Hello, my little munchkins, crones, and sunflowers. How are you? I hope, again, everything is well with you, but let's get to it. This reading is about Kris Jenner. But before I go on, I know we've all heard the news that O.J. Simpson died. And I know it's like, oh, you're going to read on Kris, but you're going to mention O.J. Yes, I am, because I just don't know any other setting that's fitting. Obviously, they did have an affair that was mentioned. Kris was just a girl of her time. She had fun, she married, she had children, she dated, she just lived her life. That's how I see Kris. And now it's like through her children, she wear the scars because her whole life come before her eyes with her kids, all of them. And that's terrible when the chicken come home to roost. What do you think, baby Crone?
Yes, because I'm sure it has to be embarrassing.
It's have to be embarrassing. Now, it is alleged, I have no idea how true this is, that Kris got out the country. She was found with videotapes cahooting with P. Diddy. She also was found in businesses deals with him. This is all allegedly. And he was there when she did her show. They've been in cahoots together. Also about this church she has. I mean, do I think Kris Jenner fled the country? No, look, I don't put anything past anyone, but that would just be so bizarre to me. To be caught up, they just pulling out everything. I mean, I don't know, baby Crone. What can you say about Kris Jenner?
All I can say about Kris Jenner is
she's a shiesty lady. Go ahead.
Exactly. What does she not have her hands tied up?
That's what I'm saying. She's Lucifer. She's Miss Lucifer.
She might as well be
Miss Lucifer. Her hands is in anything that had ching ching. Her hands will be there, and she will rub knuckles, and she have rubbed knuckles. She have rubbed knuckles and knees to get where she is. People say, can you fault that? At what price, though? You're there. You're at the pinnacle. But how does it feel now to know that you're a shyster, you're a hustler? Can I sing it?
Yes.
You a hustler, baby. That's what you are. And I don't want to say you're a shyster, but I have to because of what you did to Ray J. It's hard, and it's hard to respect that. Why? Because how you got to the top. And your daughter, Kim, is just like you.
Yes.
That can't make you feel proud. So let's see what's going on with Kim. And maybe let's see if Corey pop in there.
Yes.
Corey, he seems like he is the balance of her life.
I can believe that.
He just seems like he's someone that balances her. You know what I mean? Somebody that keeps her sane.
Yeah.
And maybe at a time she didn't need him, but she needs him now.
Okay.
She need him mentally. She's not as fast. She looks fabulous because she's got the money to look fabulous. I ain't going to take that from the woman. She looks great for her age. And she's not that old. I mean, considering today, it's not that old. She looks good. She take care of herself. You can't ask for more than that. So I'm going to pick a card out for her and Corey. My sidekick ain't over here, so she can't cut. So I got to do it all myself. So I did the crazy this month.
Well, at least you did it justice.
I did the crazy. Okay, here we go. I see Pentacles and I see an Emperor. The Emperor was upside down. So I think I'm going to do it. I'm feeling a little bit more comfortable reading cards upside down. Not 100, but they just opposite of what they mean. What I see here with him is this. And this is what I see. Let me say before you put it along the side. Everything I say is allegedly, okay? It's allegedly. And like I said, this is just another way to look at things, right? Allergies. What I see here, I see an ace. And I think that what Corey, when it first started out, I think Corey saw groundness in her. He saw lucrative money. He saw somebody going somewhere. He wasn't doing much in his life. I mean, he was working, doing what he doing. But here, she was getting frisky and fresh, and he played the game, and he got in. However, he showed up upside down. So there must be something going on in their relationship that he's uncomfortable with.
Okay.
You understand? It have to be uncomfortable if she is leaving the country because she doesn't want to face charges. They already done got Kim, correct? Allegedly.
Yes, allegedly.
So they going after people, and they've been showing her all up and down on YouTube with all this. How true it is, I have no idea. I literally went and pulled up. I was trying to pull up. I don't know where people get their news, the Daily News. I pulled up everything, and there was only, this is what showed up on Kris. That she's out of the country, she fleeing for, that's all that shows here. However, I'm going to just leave that like a little hole and believe that she just went on vacation and all of this happened to transpire while she was gone. And or maybe 2 weeks ago when all this happened, when she heard, she probably just said, gotta go.
Could be why Kim cut Diddy off before he got raided.
That's true, right? They know people in high places. So anyway, that's what I see. So I do see that they together. He's with her, but I do see her upside down in this. I don't know what it means, because do I think she's going to be indicted? Yeah, if it goes to court, probably. But unless she had big in this, because like I said, you all know, I don't know. I do think that Diddy is going to be indicted. I definitely said it. Do I think he's going to walk? I even said I'd be back and forth in this, right? There are moments where I feel, yes, he's going to walk because he's got the money to pay out of it. This is what it's all about. It's about money. Money is old. Money trump color. Okay? Money trump racism. If the price is right. If you have the price right and you got some celebrities that's willing to come out on your behalf, because it seems like that's what they doing. Right? You can beat it. And God rest his soul, that's what OJ had. And you got to play big. This is what they've been doing. So these black men are getting in, and even though they may go broke, but that's the consequences. That's the feedback. We're going to take your money. We'll set you be free, but you won't have the money or the lifestyle you used to have, because you're going to give it all back to us. Who? White people. Where it belongs. Is that racist? If that's racist, I don't mean it as a racism thing. I'm just saying, if you look at it, the courts and everything is ruled by America, is built on whiteness. I'm not trying to be racist. This is what it is. And I'm saying, and when they let the brothers get rich and you get busted, they're going to take everything they can. This is the way I see it. So they're going to take everything back. You want your freedom? You got it. But we want everything back. And they leave you with a skeleton crew. And it's up to you what you're going to do with it. And for this way, they have tarnished you. They have banded you. And that's everything because you could afford to do this. See, R. Kelly couldn't afford to do it. But you could afford to do it. You understand? And for this, you get to walk. That's my opinion. That's one way I see it. And then another way I see it is that we're going to take it and lock you up anyway. It just depends. But then when you have all these people tied in it, like Kris Jenner and this, who's allegedly on the run, which I have a big question mark by that. You can't lock everybody up, so you expose them.
Yeah, that's all you can do.
Here, I see someone here holding a cup, and I think that's her, because there hasn't been a person and an emotional cup like I'm here. Like this is new beginnings for me. Like she's really going through some things. I think Kris Jenner is really going through the change. And I think her nerves are not as strong as they used to. I think she finds herself a little bit more sensitive, a little bit more emotional. She's always been kind of emotional type, but emotions never got in the way. But when they start dealing with your children, you start feeling a little bit different, I suppose. But anyway, I definitely see a cup, and I definitely see with everything, you can have all the money in the world and it don't bring you no peace. And you still just need somebody to just be there and love you at the end of the day. I need somebody to be strong for me at the end of the day. And like Corey is upside down, so maybe they had a quarrel or maybe something. But when I get on this side, we'll see how that's going to pan out. Yeah. She's, yeah. Yeah. And here's Corey. Yeah. Over top of Corey, I definitely see the hermit. So I definitely see there's something that he's not comfortable with, something that he's bothered about, something that caused him to separate, something. And I know it has something to do with the business, and it has something to do with the path she taken. It has something to do with that. Do I think that Corey would leave her if things got bad? I don't know. What do you think?
I think he might
think about it. Yes. And shame and sadness. But I think he loves her. And I think he would stay there with her and deal with the humiliation. What do you think?
Yeah, if you really love somebody, if he really loves.
And he's young too, because remember, he's her daughter age.
Oh.
So I think he's 44? And she says, I don't care about that with them. They both older, but they, let me lay out the cards. Yeah. I see love, and I know that she loves him. She loves him. And she fight for their relationship.
Okay.
I definitely see that I want to say I see this page, and and when I see it, I just know that she's just going through something different. Just something in her life that's different, that's new. And it has something to do with the businesses and the money. How do I know? Because it's page. It started out here with her and her money woes. I think she got money issues. I think she got issues because I see her cleaning up. I see her balancing checks and balances. I don't know, baby Crone. This is what I see. This is the head.
Okay. Yes. Oh, lots of pentacles.
That's all the pentacles is right there in the middle where she was. What do you see? Do you see anything?
That she could be very earthly in that sense and about getting the coin. Very earthy, very material when it comes down to the coins. That money means a lot to her. But it seems like she's twirling over it in some sense. Like it seems like it's got her attention where here like a chat, like something is new, something is going on, something. Everything I say is allegedly.
Something is going on with her finances. Now you got to understand, it's the path she taken, the roads she took to get there that put her under scrutiny. Her boyfriend upside down about it because not that he's not married to her, he can't be responsible, but they've been together for a long time. Does that put him on the spot also?
Yeah.
So he's finding out things too. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. He's finding out things that he probably didn't know. I mean, he wasn't with her at the very beginning, correct?
Correct.
So he's finding things. And you see right now, I just think that they're in a shady place and he's in a darkened place in their relationship. And she loves him, and I definitely see it's love there. And maybe he doesn't like what she's doing or how she's doing it. I don't know. But I definitely see her toiling over something financial. And I'm not saying this woman, now remember, her broke won't be like baby Crone and our brokenness. And our brokenness may not be your kind of brokenness. And your brokenness we all got different levels of brokenness. But this is a person, how do you describe brokenness with somebody that live in a multi-million house and have businesses and fame and know people and dress the best, eat the best, private jets? They're broke. Their no money can't be equivalent to what I can't even imagine what that's like. Go ahead, baby Crone.
Yes, but the Kardashians allegedly are in a whole lot of debt.
Yes, that's what they said. But they didn't say it about the mother. But the mother is showing up here with all debt cards. Like,
unless she's stressing about her kids and their money.
It's showing the path she took. The path is like giving back and everything. Like here it is raising up, like offering. Here we see another offering. Here we see someone toiling, looking at it, working at it, concerned about the finances. It ain't lucrative. It ain't like I can give it out like that no more. It's like, here was an abundance. I'm not saying it's not abundance. I'm just trying to comprehend this. And here it's like a child that's just spending frivolously. And now you hear somebody like a woman out there guarding it, looking at it, checking on it, making sure. You got your spouse there, like feeling down about it, stressed about something. He came in upside down. And you see the lovers. So it could have been some deception there. We do see that's Mars, right?
Yes.
So that's Mars and that's Scorpio. So we see that water and we see that fire. But we see there's just there is something going on with them.
Okay.
Is this a breakup? It could be. I don't think so. Because sometimes death could be a renewal.
Right.
Because here you see something riding over with a cup. So death could be a renewal. It doesn't necessarily mean it's over. Maybe the jig is up. Maybe I see you for who you are. Maybe those things are being adjusted. I don't know. I'm going to leave that alone. It could be. I would be saddened to think that he would leave her at an hour as this.
Yes.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Say something, baby Crone.
Okay, well, baby Crone had a question.
Yes.
I was wondering, does Kris Jenner... I left my mind that quickly. But does Kris Jenner...
I was talking about the death, and I just don't think that he would leave her like that. And you said you had a question.
Yes. It wasn't related to death, but It was related to the fact that Kris Jenner... Oh, yes. Is Kris Jenner regretting her decisions and being tied to Diddy?
Here it is again. All I see Kris is trying to get her A, B, C, D, E, F, G's together. turn her back on the world, just getting her in order, just in case they come a knocking.
Okay.
This is what I see. Just ready for whatever. Guards up, all information, just in case you come a knocking. Again, when you say pick her, this come up. And the more you say that, he gets negative. But here at the end, the sun came out. So I think he's going to stick around. I think this is it would be a dark time for me if I found out you was in a lot of stuff I didn't know. And it's all starting to come out. I would feel a way about it, even though, because they've been together for years. I would be feeling, which have you lied? What haven't you told me? We don't know what's going on. It would make me feel a little flipped upside down. But at the end of the day, would I leave? Not if I love you. No, I'm there. I'm one of them ones right there. You can count on me. If I love you, I love you. We in it together. But I don't want to walk into something blind. Now, if a person really loved me and they really felt like they deceived me, you know what they would do? They would leave me. They would take care of me and they would leave me. What do you mean? They would disappear from me. Because they would know they would be hurting me. It's both ways. What do you think?
Still you're getting hurt in a sense because you got...
But at least I understood. Because why would somebody leave you, let's say, with $50,000 or $100,000 to make sure you okay, pay all your bills for you, and then they just gone?
Yeah, you're right.
That don't seem like somebody, when you just said, I'm here for you, and they were saying, no, I don't think this is a good idea. I don't want you to be tied to this. Mm-hmm. And then they just leave. And all you know is they call you 3 days later saying, hey, I'm in Hawaii and I just want to make sure you're okay. I can't talk long. And that was the last. Well, would you be mad? No. That's what I'm saying. That was a really good story. That felt like I lived that. I felt like that was my story. But the point is that I just feel as though they've been through thick and thin together. I really do. I'm really drawing a blank. But what I'm not drawing a blank about is the finances. It is reeking of high heavens here of finances. So I'm not exaggerating that. Something is going on, finances. Whether Kris ran or hid, I don't agree with that. I do think there is something going on with Corey. Whatever that is, I don't know. But it is something going on with him. As much as I want to say it isn't, it is. Every time I drew a card, it was a negative. However, the positive card said whatever it is, because maybe I willed it. I don't know. It just shows that at the end, everything is going to be okay, whatever way it is supposed to be. However, I do see Kris, and she's at a dis-ease. She doesn't seem comfortable. But I definitely see new beginnings for her. This is very an emotional time for her. But like I said, she loved Corey. And whenever I see the Ace of Cups, I'm always going to think of love. And I think she loved Corey. And I think Corey loves her. And I really do believe that. And I think that she's just going through a rough time mentally right now. And it could be physical. And Corey is there, regardless of how he feels. So that little king, that little emperor, flipped himself right back around. And I hear this. This is the last thing I hear from Corey. Corey is saying to me, where am I going? This is my life. Where am I going? Where am I going? Where am I going to be protected? Where am I going now? This is my life. That is just what I heard in my spirit. Well, I hope you enjoyed this reading of Kris Jenner.
Yes.
Kris Jenner. Well, that's all I have. Wherever she is, I don't know if she's come, gone, whatever, but I know that she is stressed out over finances. That rings clear. And I know that her boyfriend or significant other is going through some things. However, I know that she loves him, and I know that he's there for her. That I can say. The cards ring out clearly. On some things, it's just quiet. And that means I can't get any read out of it, but maybe you can. That's my read. Sunflowers.